Hi, I'm Ryan Szymanski, curator for Battleship New Jersey Museum and Memorial. Today, in honor of hitting our 1,000th subscriber on the YouTube channel, we're going to do a special video for you. I'm down here in the bilge for number 2 engine room beneath the ship service turbogenerator condensers, and I'm going to climb all the way from the bottom of the ship here in the bilge up the superstructure and up the mast and touch the tachyon antenna on top of the mast on the forward superstructure. That will be some 18 stories or more, and probably a little over 200 feet in total. And we're going to do this live on GoPro. So, special thanks to Miro from Virginia, who found us through the Museum Ships Facebook page and became our 1,000th subscriber. As a thank you to him, he is getting a curator's behind the scenes tour of Battleship New Jersey. He is getting a membership to this museum, which also includes a membership to the Historic Naval Ships Association, which will let him get on some of the more than 100 museum ships in this country. And he's also getting an American flag flown over the battleship. Climbing out of the bilge. No ladder here. This is a little bit more difficult than expected. Not the start I wanted. There's an escape trunk to get out of the engine room. Here's the propeller shaft for the starboard outboard propeller. That's the longest shaft on the ship. Comes from number 1 engine room ahead of this space. I'm heading aft up the ladder. These are the ship service turbogenerators in number 2 engine room. There's the turbines and gear reduction box. I'm on 3rd deck now. This is Broadway, the longest passageway on the ship. Here I'm heading through the armored deck back to 2nd deck. I'm in the passageway outside of the ship's machine shop. Here I'm going to head through some berthing spaces to head back up to main deck. Here are some of the ammo trunks or dredger hoists for the 5-inch guns. The racks had to be installed around those. Notice all the watertight compartments. Iowa-class battleships have some 1,100 individual compartments. We're up on the main deck now. And heading into the superstructure. This space would have been largely officers' staterooms. Here on the O2 level, we're approaching the Combat Engagement Center. To the right or forward. I'm going to head aft up this ladder further into the control tower. This is the O4 level where the bridge is. I'm heading aft away from it. The radar controls are here on O5. The O6th are the highest officers' staterooms. These would have probably been reserved for junior guest officers. There is a head up here for them. Here on the O8 level is a conning station where you can navigate the ship from. Really starting to feel the ladders at this point. This is the O10 level where a lot of the electronics countermeasures equipment is. And this last vertical ladder puts me on the O11 directly below Spot 1, the main battery rangefinder on top of the forward control tower. Here we are on the exterior on top of the superstructure. The ladder to get up to the radar platform is on the forward leg of the tripod, which was added in the 1980s. The bar you see in front of me is for my harness to clip into. It will allow the ascender to go up, but if I was to fall off the ladder, it would hold me right there. Now I'm up on the platform and I'm breathing quite heavy at this point. The harness is feeling pretty heavy. This is the Spot 10 surface search radar. And that is the SPS-49. You can see we've removed the cover plate because we're doing electrical work on it to try and get it to rotate again. This is the mast on top of the platform. This will put me as high in the ship as possible. This mast had to be removed when the ship came under the Walt Whitman Bridge because it was too tall, and then a helicopter flew it up here so we could weld it back into place. It is rocking a lot, and I don't really like that. Heights don't really agree with me. Here you see some of the aviation warning lights, some of the radio equipment. And this is the TACAN antenna on top. There's a story that there's a plaque or tag up here that junior officers would have to climb up and find. It is not there anymore. Hopefully you can tell from this footage. And there's Philadelphia. Thanks for watching today, and big thank you to the more than 1,000 of you out there who have subscribed. Again, thank you to Miro from Virginia, who is our 1,000th subscriber. Thank you to David from Maryland, who is number 999, and Leslie from Maryland, who is number 1001. You guys each also get a free tour of the ship next time you're in New Jersey. So, thank you for being our first 1,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, when we hit 2,000, we're going to randomly select one of our viewers, one of those 2,000 subscribers, to win our next prize package. So keep subscribing and tune in the future for more manly feats of endurance.